Okay, well, we completed the conversion of number of particles to number of moles and number of moles back to number of particles. Now we're going to add in a new conversion where we can go from the mole to the number of grams. And the notation that I have on these conversion units is this is the atomic mass units in grams over 1 mole. So 1 mole on the periodic table, each one of these elements has an atomic weight. If I express that atomic weight in grams, then I'm telling you how heavy 1 mole of that element weighs. And so now I can ask, can I convert from the number of particles all the way over to the number of grams? And the answer is yes. And with this little model, which you should all have in your journals for extra credit, anybody that doesn't have this should not have an A. So I'm just going to go from, if I have to go from the number of particles all the way to grams, I have to do it in 2 steps. And you remember the number of particles, these are things like molecules and atoms and termites and bananas and so forth. I'm just counting these things. And I use Avogadro's numbers. That tells me how many particles are in 1 mole. And then I can convert to the number of moles. Okay. So here's the equation down here. I start off with the number of particles, and I want to divide out the number of particles. This converts the number of particles into the number of moles. Then I take the number of moles over here and I use my new conversion factor, and I want the moles to cancel. So I'm going to have the atomic mass unit or weight in grams per 1 mole. The moles cancel and I end up with the number of grams for a given quantity of particles. Okay, here's an example down here, H2O. I have 2 molecules of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. So each hydrogen atom has an atomic mass unit of 1. So I've got 2 of those, so I got 1 plus the atomic mass unit of oxygen is 16. And I add those up, and so 1 molecule of H2O weighs, not 1 molecule, but 1 mole of H2O weighs 18 grams. That's how it works. Okay? Next, I'll do the first couple of problems in our next assignment.